You've won 6 Grammys so far.
Yes. Yeah, so far. And count.
Yeah. We're betting you're not done.
No.
No, I hope not.
You've been involved with, I don't know, well over 75 Grammy wins. You've been involved with, it's got to be over 270 Grammy nominations by now.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's ridiculous. Those numbers don't even make sense to me.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So it makes sense that you're the sound guy for the Grammys.
Yeah.
It does.
Yes. Yeah, this past the 61st, this is the third time I've done it. The 61st Grammy Awards, the show, I was the recordist.
Yeah.
So the people that usually are mixing, John Harris, I was with him. He was mixing, and Eric Schilling is mixing also. There's 2 different trucks from the same company. But yeah, I was running all the Pro Tools, recording the whole show. Which is, it's an honor to be involved with it for sure.
How stressful is that?
Yeah.
The live, there's 2 kind of things. There's live to tape, right? But then there's live broadcast.
Yes.
Where it's on the air now.
Yeah.
Right then. And that's when it's really the most stressful. And the Grammys were doing, was good. There was no real problem. Sometimes there are issues that come up, and you just have to quickly figure out how to get them solved and then keep the show going.
So could you give us, I don't want to put you in an awkward position, but is there an example you could give us of something?
I was going to ask for instance.
Okay, sorry.
Well, there have been some issues where it's been live. Well, now this wasn't live broadcast, but it was live to tape.
Okay.
But at the time, it was the MTV Metallica Icon Awards, where I think it was 2003, but I'm not 100% on the date.
Right.
But there was all these different people that would come out and perform Metallica songs. And then at the end, Metallica would come out and do, some songs as well. So, but I was the recordist in the truck, and I was having some issues with the hard drives. Oh. And so they wouldn't go into record right away. So
that's a problem.
So, and I remember the very close one was Avril Lavigne coming out. She was going to sing Fuel by Metallica.
Yeah.
And I would always say when it was recording. So then the director, everyone knew. But for some reason, this one instance, they just weren't listening to me. And I'm like, I'm not in record yet. And I hear the stage director okay, she's going to go on in 10, 9, here she comes.
Oh, shoot.
She has the mic. And I'm like, I'm not in record yet,
Yeah.
And at that point, it was just the hand, yeah. Oh, and I'm telling them we're not in record. We're not record. And then it was record. And then it was, 2 seconds to go. And then she went on stage. I was like, oh man.
Yeah. Your heart stopped there.
No.
And that song, actually, she used that as a B-side on one of her singles. So, the recording did get used. So if I didn't get the first few notes or intro,
No kidding. You had I know you had a backup, but you had a kick mic go out on the Rose Bowl, didn't you, with Jay-Z and Justin Timberlake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know everything.
We try.
Yeah, there's a lot of those kind of things along the way. And on that one, I was mixing it. So at that point, I was like, okay, well, I just have to go with what mics I have,
Yeah.
and that one was a little tricky because I lost the video feed to the truck. So I couldn't see everything that was going on stage. And they had several mics. Like Justin Timberlake had 2 different mics that he was using. One was on the side, not the side, but like stage left, let's say. One was center stage. And same with Jay-Z. So I was like, what mic are they on?
Yeah.
I want to have 4 open vocal mics. It makes the sound muddy. So it was always a quick looking at the meters. There it is. It's you got to be on your toes. Quick thinking.
Oh, yeah.